Good morning, everybody. This is J.R. Smith with BioFit Exercise and Performance Technologies. I want to share something with you that's been on my mind for several weeks, maybe for a couple of months, most likely. I have been strength training and working out most of my life. I started at the age of 13 with the football team back in 1968. That'll kind of tell you how old I am. Anyway, one of the things that has been a constant in my life besides my relationship with Jesus Christ is my strength training. Now, today, if you look at today's culture, we have a culture that has a short attention span and a I want it now mentality. Now, the problem with that when it comes to longevity is that most people, when they go to the gym, they're looking for multiple different types of exercises. They're looking for different types of exercise classes. They get bored with one after a couple of weeks, then they go to another one. They want to get involved in the social exercises. Most of the time, nothing is really designed specifically for them. In addition, when you got people who would, like, for example, they don't want to wait in line, they want to get to the head of the line, or they constantly go through the drive-through because they need it now, or not really need it, they want it now. There's a difference between need and want. And the thing about longevity is that if you do it right, it doesn't change. It's boring. It's not exciting. But for those programs that produce the greatest amount of results, that give you the biggest bang for longevity, are the most boring you could imagine. But we have, as a culture, conditioned ourselves to believe that exercises need to change. Guys do the bro split in the gym. They got to do this one day and do this another day and do this another day and do this another day. There are 7 laws to exercise. I call them the Hatfield laws. One of them is called the specific adaptation to imposed demands. That means you're going to adapt to whatever outside activity that you're involved in or that you're exposed to. There's another one called the general adaptation syndrome. That basically means that you've gone too far. You need to back off a little bit. You need a little rest. Then there's another law called the laws of individual differences. That means you're different. You're unique. You're as different as the atom, as the snowflake, the fingerprint, or even the I guess it's the iris that they scan. Every one of those are different and unique to you. And so strength training is the key to longevity, and it's boring. But if you do it and you do it right, it can be very exciting because you're going to see some things that are going to happen to your body and your physical health and your metabolic health, and your brain health, your emotional health. That strength training crosses all those areas that make up ultimately how fit you are. Not in 12 weeks, not in 24 weeks, but in 30 years. Because now you need to be looking, if you're over the age of 35, you need to be looking at decades, not weeks, not months, but decades. Will you be physically self-sufficient in your 80s and 90s? That depends on what you do today. So that's just a thought I had for this day. Hope y'all have a strong and healthy day.